I used to think that fall was my favorite season of the year, but then over time it changed to summer. You get a different feeling with each one. You get visual cues, smells, and it's weird. You can almost kind of perceive what season it is just by walking outside. When you get up in the morning and drive to work, you can just feel that September's coming by the way the sun sits in the sky. I think you can't help but associate it with going back to school, right? Getting new clothes, new pants, new shirts, new shoes, getting ready for that big year up ahead. And I think there's really something sad about the whole thing that you just can't quite understand. I think when you're younger, the fall signals that you're starting a new year, and it gives you some marker to compare everything to. Summer was sweet, bro. You're hanging out with your friends, you're swimming, you're doing awesome stuff, eating popsicles, but you're still that old age. You're still that age that you just finished, that school year you just finished. When Labor Day shows up and you go back to school, you're in the next age, you're the next number. And that's exciting because you're getting closer to becoming an adult, but you're also slowly letting go of your childhood. And I think I'm realizing that's some weird intangible thing that happened. And then when you become an adult, it's just another year. And maybe you get to live vicariously through your kids and see them experience it. But for you, it's just another Labor Day. You ain't going to 27th grade. And I think even deeper than that, it symbolizes some sort of death that is approaching. We have this weird thing that happens with the planet on a tilt, giving us these seasons. And although they're distinct, they don't happen overnight. They slowly fade in and out of each other. We had to have perceived that a long time ago when we didn't have anything to measure with other than looking at the sky. When we were cavemen out there partying, drinking 40s and eating popsicles, we could feel when it started to shift. We knew the fall was coming. And we also knew that meant all the plants were going to die. And if we didn't save enough food, we're in big trouble. And in this day and age, in the year 2024, Labor Day rolls around as the first Monday in September in the United States of America. I looked it up. Congress created it in 1894 for the workers, to celebrate the workers. It's kind of a dumb holiday, but who am I to complain that we get a paid day off from work? I always wonder when I think about it, did they just look at a month that didn't have a lot going on and decide to put a day off in it? Like what happened to MLK? Poor guy gets a day in January? Who gives a shit about January? That's the worst month. MLK got the shaft. Why couldn't they give him a day in June? Labor Day ain't special. There's nothing cool associated with it. We're not doing fireworks. We're not opening presents. We ain't chasing around a little bunny rabbit. It just signifies that the kids are going back to school. It signifies that barbecues are over. People are packing up the swimsuits, and that I can't wear tank tops no more. The worst part, I think, is that it signifies that this ball's rolling quickly downhill, and I can't stop it. And all those things I remember doing as a youngster are now happening to my kids. And before I know it, it's going to be happening to my grandkids. I'm just trying to grab onto it and hold it for a little bit longer before it slips away. What do you think?